He's just stood there on his heels. But credit to Arsenal, they obviously set pieces, good delivery, and players who are determined to get their head on it.
So the 10 men of Arsenal lead the 11 of Manchester City by 2-1 at the Etihad. So much to discuss. Let's get straight into it. Erling Haaland giving them the lead into the 100 club in 105 games with a different finish, Michael.
Yeah, it is a different finish, a punched finish with the outside of his foot. We spoke before the game about his new little dinks that he's finding, but that was a lovely little finish. I do think it's avoidable. Gabriel comes out of position. I don't know why he's coming this far wide. Saliba can see the main danger. I don't know why he's looking elsewhere. He can see Haaland, but watch Saliba. He almost runs back, and it just leaves a huge gap for Haaland to run through. So it's a mistake, I think, by both centre-halves, and Haaland takes full advantage. I mean, and at that point you think, wow, what a start. Already more action than the time they met last time.
Yeah, that was the early goal that neutrals were looking for. Then Arsenal, with their full debutants, Ricardo Calafiori, with the equaliser. Now, we'll talk about the build-up to it in a moment, but from Arsenal's point of view, what a stunning finish.
Well, it was, yeah. They took full advantage of a situation, but when you look at where Calafiori comes from, I'm thinking, might as well just have a shot. It's a great strike from where he is. I don't think they're ready for it.
No, they're not, and that's what we noticed. We were wondering why were Man City so infuriated after the goal. Now, what it is Michael Oliver. Previous to this, in the 5 minutes, it was a really, really frantic affair. Lots of little fouls. Michael Oliver's gone, right, I need both captains in. I need Kyle Walker and I need Saka. Don't care what position you are, I need you here, and I need to calm this game down. You two are responsible for calming this game down. Long conversation. Now, bear in mind, Kyle Walker is Manchester City's right back. He would be set up with Martinelli with eyes on him right now. Away you go, says Michael Oliver. Thomas Partey's thinking, he's going to let me play here. Bang, out of position, Martinelli's in. Now, of course, Kyle Walker makes a little complaint, but you play to the whistle. Ideally, ball gets played back. Calafiori, fantastic finish. Absolute fury from Manchester City. Kyle Walker's telling him, here, this is just after he's been released from the Saka conversation. Oh, my goodness me. What is going on here? It's completely wrong. Michael Oliver's got this wrong. Yeah. He's called the players in to get some sort.
Mikel Arteta has defended Arsenal's defensive approach during their match against Manchester City, particularly after they went a man down. The Gunners had to execute a defensive masterclass in the second half after Leandro Trossard was sent off just before half-time. Arsenal has proven to be a challenging opponent for City in recent encounters, remaining unbeaten against the defending champions in the league last season. Leading up to the match, Arsenal boasted an impressive away record in the league for 2024, built on solid defensive performances. In the second half, they demonstrated their defensive resilience and nearly came away with all 3 points. But critics have slammed them for being too defensive despite their disadvantage. Arteta has responded and said, as quoted by the Daily Mail, "Well, we had to play the game that we had to play. The first 10-15 minutes, we couldn't with 11 vs 11. Then we got much better. Then we were thrown in a very different context and did what every team does. They played 30 seconds with 10 men. Look what they did for 30 seconds. It's normal what they did. We had to do it in a different way. Just Arsenal opinion. We had to play defensively well in the second half of that game, and it is ridiculous that anyone would expect us to remain open when we have a major disadvantage on the pitch in that game.